Good evening, friends. My name is Colonel Gadhok, and today I'll share some thoughts with you about self awareness. What is it? How important is it? And how do we work on it? How do we improve it? Well, wherever you go, everybody keeps talking of you must build up self awareness. One must be conscious, aware of yourself. So, what is self awareness? Is how much or how well do we know yourself? How much do you understand yourself? At one level, I think we all have understanding of ourselves. Uh, how I look, what are my likes, what are my dislikes, some kind of a behavior, fine. So we are to an extent self-aware, but is that enough? Self-awareness is like a river. So when you see a river, there's a surface of the river, which may be turbulent at times, waves at times, turns at times, fine. So that is the surface level, what we know ourselves. There's another part of the river which is deeper, much deeper. That is where our real self-awareness lies. The more deeper we know ourselves, the better we are. How does it help? The more self-aware you are, the more in emotional control you are. The more self-aware you are, the less reactive you are. When you're self-aware, you're more in self-control. When you're self-aware, you're more proactive in life. When you're self-aware, you are more successful in your social environment. So very, very important to do that. Very often, we don't really spend much time on it. How do we do it? See, it is conscious self-analysis, regular self-analysis, some amount of writing and recording what you understand about yourself, and doing. There is also another way of looking at human personality. Has got four quadrants, four boxes. This is derived from the Johari's window. One box is what they say is some part of your personality which is known to you, known to others. It's common. आप भी जानते हैं, आपके friends, family, they also know about you. That's an open area. Then there's a hidden area. Something which you know about yourself, but others may not know it. Something that you keep to yourself. Certain feelings, certain fears. Right? Then there's another area which others know of you, but you don't know. Right? They're aware of you in terms of certain behavior patterns, responses, reactions, but you're not too aware. And the fourth is something which is neither you are aware nor others are aware. Right? It is something deeper. Right? It is much deeper within you. Right? At times you may not get to know, but your hidden potentials may lie there. Some you don't know about yourself, it may lie there. It comes out suddenly at times. See, I'll also put it another way. The human personality is complex, is at the conscious level, is at the unconscious level, right? So most of the common areas are the conscious levels. As you go to the areas where perhaps which is a blind spot or which others know, you don't know, it's somewhere in the upper subconscious, and then rest is deep subconscious, unconscious area. Right? That is it. As I told you, the more self-aware you are, the more proactive you become, the more self-aware you, more emotional control you have, you're more balanced. So that is the crux. How do we build it up? The two ways. One is to open up, share your thoughts, share your fears, share your emotions discuss it with somebody, right? Uh, Opening up. Don't keep to your things to yourself. And you have friends, you have parents, you have siblings. Everything need not be discussed with everybody, but you always find somebody who you can confide in, discuss, share, open up. Uh, that's called disclosures. The more disclosures that you do, the lighter that you feel, uh, the others know more about you. And second aspect is feedback. What is feedback? It's something that we get signals from others. We get signals from others. Sometimes they're direct feedback. You told, okay, this is not right. Your behavior, you have to be careful. Parents keep telling us things all the time. Teachers keep telling us things all the time. A lot of times we listen and perhaps we ignore. वो तो बोलते रहते हैं, ये तो कहते रहते हैं, right? So there is no action taken on it. There is a lot of sense in trying to listen to it, to think of it, to contemplate. How does it help you? Good to go over it. Good to write a few sentences. Good to try and understand. And you feel right, good to work on it. Feedback is one is we keep getting always. Second is also we look at signals. When you do something, when you speak to somebody, when you say something, you see somebody's reactions. Somebody may not directly tell you something, but you know he's not liking it. It's a feedback to you. To try and analyze why. Was I not logical enough? Was I not able to make sense to him? Or maybe was he not in the right? So therefore you do find a balance. How do you pick up signals, right signals from others, right? All signals may not be actionable. All signals may not be necessary to work on. But very, very important to collect all these inputs somewhere, write them down somewhere. In a free time, just try and analyze those. Look at yourself dispassionately and filter out the actionable thing that you do. Very, very important to have disclosures, to open up, and to get feedback from others. Two important things to work on your self-awareness. Another thing that one can do is very regularly do some introspection, maybe whenever you find time in a day. Ideally, at the end of the day, when you finish your day. What does introspection do? One is you're looking at all that has happened in the day, actions that you did, experiences that you had, how you felt. So good to connect with the feeling that you had. You felt good, you didn't get fooled, you felt a little hurt, right? So good to look at those minutely and try and see underlying cause. Maybe you need to talk and explain things to somebody else so that it is well received, well taken. Maybe you need to work on yourself so that do it better. Fine, both ways it works. Fine, that is you are connecting with your feelings, emotions of what's happened, and try to correct. That's not to make a point that feelings and emotions are wrong. They're very natural. They must be there. They must happen. But what is important is not to get carried away by them. Most of our reactions, whether it's anger or feeling cut off or not talking, they are reactive responses to an incident or occurrence. Right? So, so long as you can understand that rationally, choose not to react, choose a proactive way of handling that, that speaks of more self-awareness. So self-awareness is basically understanding your behavior patterns, not at the conscious level, at the deeper level. Right? So that's why it's the apne aap ko janna is like knowing God. Another very interesting way of looking at it is say meditation. Right? We all say meditation is good for spiritual growth.